Social media is not about the exploitation of technology, but service to community. Greetings to one and all present over here. This is Laksitha. What is social media? We know it, but this quote says that social media does service to community. But how? How does it service? In what are all the ways does it service? Keeping these questions in mind, you might have an assumption of what I'm going to speak. Let's continue. Social media is an interactive, computer-mediated technology that allows you to share various ideas, information, career interests, and other forms of expression through apparent communities and worldwide networks. We all use social media, so we have an idea of it. But have you ever thought, how does it create an impact on education? Social media expands your point of view on different subjects, and it also highlights the original content. The utilization of social media on education helps parents, teachers, and students to get more valuable information while connecting with learning groups and other educational systems. We students can benefit ourselves through online tutorial classes through YouTube. These social networking sites and websites provides us with a lot of chances to improve our techniques and learning skills. Social media has the potential to change a teacher's pathway in teaching. So, social network tools afford schools and institutions with multiple opportunities to improve their learning methods. The great thing about using social media is that you soon get to know who the experts are in different subjects and fields. Now you might think, why should I get to know who the experts are in different subjects and fields? I'll tell you, there is a reason. When you get to know who the experts are in different subjects and fields, you can see the expert respective to your subject. So when you start following those experts, you learn more and gain more useful content from them, which empowers you to produce great results. Nowadays, I don't see students going and calling their math teachers when they have a doubt in a sum. They just go to Google, type the question, and give search. The Google gives the solution with clear explanation. When we search for answers for sums in Google, there are a lot of websites showing the same solution. Have you ever thought what is the reason for that? It is because the concepts and the solution is same, but the explanations are different. When you don't understand the explanation of one website, you can just move on to the another, so you get and you understand the concept and the sum properly. So, starting from elementary schools till university graduation, social media has the role to empower teachers, parents, and students to use new ways of sharing information and building a community. Statistics shows that 96% of students who have internet access are using at least one social network. I was stunned to hear this. The benefits of social media doesn't have to stop the student-teacher relationship. There are a lot of benefits extracted from the use of social networking on education at higher levels as well. Social media promotes self-directed learning, which prepares students to search for answers and make their decisions independently. Have you ever thought, or do you know, why social media is important for students? It is important because it allows them to share their thoughts without any fear. It allows them to post video clippings, photos, individual articles, and etc. So through this, they come out of their box and explore their talents. Social media also allows learners to discuss content about the course and share ideas and create groups to do activities. Here, I would like to add on 5 reasons why people use social media. The first reason is it stays up to date with news and current events. We all know social media provides us with the latest information, with news and current events. The second reason why people use social media is that we can find more entertaining content in it. So when we feel stressed, we are in a bad mood and we wanted to get relaxed, we can use social media, we can see some entertaining content to relax ourselves so that we can move on to the next work actively. The third reason, it fills up our spare time. So when we have some free time and we wanted to spend it in our mobile phones, we can see social media platforms. But here I would like to mention one point very clearly. Using social media to fill up spare time depends from person to person. One person may spend it in a useful manner and the another in a useless way. I don't mean social media can be used only in a useful manner or in a useless way. It differs or depends from person to person. The fourth thing, we can stay in touch with our friends. So when our friends are far from us and we wanted to contact them, stay in touch with them, social media platforms are very useful for us. We can stay in touch with them, so social media also helps in keeping up our friendship. The fifth reason, products to buy. So when social media has not evolved, we'll have to go to shops to buy what we wanted. And mostly we won't have time on the weekdays, and mostly we prefer going on the weekends. And as we expected, weekends are too crowdy and we'll have to rush. So we don't have the satisfaction and peacefulness in us. So instead, you can just take your phone, go to the social media platforms and you can research for products. So you can just sit comfortably on your couch, seeing what are the products available in the market, so that all the details will be given in a description list. So you can just see, and if you really wanted that product, you can just order it. So this makes us feel more comfortable. So it saves our time, fuel, and it also gives comfort to us. So these are the 5 reasons why people use social media. Next, I would like to share with you 3 positive effects of social media on education. The first thing, it motivates online learning. With the use of social media platforms, students get motivated and fostered to learn. So distance learning is one of the most important and best things in social media. The second thing is, improves creative element. Social media platforms boost creative skills of students by permitting them to learn and later execute the same by doing it themselves. The third thing, improves academic performance. Another vital impact of social media on education is improving academic performance. So when students are assigned with projects at school, they go through several online platforms to get more information, to collect data so as to find solutions for their projects. Social media platforms has been criticized by most of the educators because many students waste their time and money on these social media platforms. But you know, in real, it offers us with a lot of opportunities and plenty of options for interaction and information gathering. And we can also increase our knowledge in this. Here, I would like to share one of my own experience. Few weeks ago, I just saw a video in a social media platform. Can you just believe if I say there is a man still alive with the age of 126? But you just have no other option than believing me. There is really a man living in India with the age of 126. He is in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, and he is none other than Swami Sivananda. So, when I say he is living with the age of 126, you might think maybe he is weak. But no, he is kind of yoga guru. He does yoga asanas, which even we struggle to do. And he is active as a normal 40, 50-year-old person. I was stunned to hear this news. So I would like to share this with you. When I heard this, it inspired me a lot. It's a great inspiration actually. It inspires us to take care of our health. When we take care of our health, it's even possible for us to live for 126 years. And so hereby I say that social media helps in inspiring and motivating a person. And social media can also be used to publish a talent of a person. A 7-year-old child, just a 7-year-old child is able to tell all of the 1330 Tirukkurals. It's a great talent. So social media is helping here to publish the talent of that child. So the bottom line is that social media is a big part in our daily day-to-day life, and there is no point in keeping it away from the education process. I see people who are like this. When they hear the word social media, they just think it's just useless. It doesn't help us in any way. It just creates problems. I would like to conclude my speech by giving a kind advice for those of people who think like this. Social media can help us in education and all other things until we use it wisely. Thank you.